The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
But you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Slant route, he's got Downs.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Jacobs.
He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he's going to take scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Prescott now.
Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action now. Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Prescott from the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Here's Prescott. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Love. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Now Love.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Down. Set. Cut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you could do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. Love now. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, Love to pass. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Love now to pass on first down.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Going back to Love. Touchdown, Packers!
Romeo Doubs.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Second down, Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On third down, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A very solid gain of 27. They run with Hines. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Here's Hines. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Outright caught by Chosen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Prescott on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Second and goal from the 1. Throwing, Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
From a yard out.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure,
he's got a man complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Devontae Wyatt
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Here we go, going to 54, going to
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Devontae Wyatt.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
50 yards.
And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Here we go, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Here's Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
To the air again, Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, kill.
Now Prescott.
Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it.
That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. And they'll run again.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Prescott yet again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers, another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On the move to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
47. Here we go 46. Here we go 47.
And again, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Devontae Wyatt in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Prescott on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down again. Devontae Wyatt drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
6, mega. Steel, black.
First down, Love to pass.
Musgrave's got it outright.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Love.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
The score, Packers 35, Cowboys 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down. Blaster, 6.
Love back to it here after the pick 6. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.